Hi, this is Debbie with the Food Prepping channel, and I think I've got a recipe on here for this. I'm fixing New York strip steaks on the grill today, but the one thing that I'm going to use, and I hope you can see this, is I'm going to use this meat tenderizer that I got. It's a Jaccard, and you can get it off of Amazon, and it's around $22, including shipping. 22, 50 something like that for it, and you can get it off of Amazon. And the only thing I'm going to do with these steaks is I'm just going to put some kosher salt on each side of them. And I'm not really trying to put a lot, but I do want it to have to make a good sear on the steaks. Alright, and then I'm going to do pepper. Now pepper, I might do a lot. I like pepper. Alright, so what I'm going to do, and I hope you can see this, is I'm just going to, this is going to tenderize this New York strip. And it's not, a New York strip is not that tough anyway, but I still want this to be tenderized even more. Alright, now I'm going to turn this around and do the other one. And it does tend to flatten them out some too, but if you can see these little, let me see if I can get them here so you can see it. See these blades? They're just like razors. And when I push down on this, these blades are going into the steak and putting all these holes into the steak, which is going to make it a lot more tender than normal. Alright, so let me get these on, turned over, and salt and pepper on them, and I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm back. Now I've got salt and pepper on this side too, and this is kosher salt, because kosher salt on meat gives it a good sear on it, better than regular table salt does. So that's why I'm using the kosher salt on it. And I'm using coarse ground black pepper. You just go all around it with this. And this just puts holes in it. You can do it fast. You can do it slow. You can do it every how you want to. But that's going to push that salt down in there. It's going to push the pepper down in there. And it's going to tenderize it. Alright, now I've got some chicken breast that I've got to cut in half. Like I told you, if I'm going to cook on my grill in the wintertime, I'm going to make the most of it. So I'm going to put these steaks on a platter and put these in the refrigerator until I can get the chicken cut up, which is going to take a while, and get the grill started. And I will bring you back. Okay, now here's my steak. On my grill, I used lump charcoal today, and then I had some Kingsford hickory charcoal. But I've never used the lump charcoal before. man, does that stuff get hot. It gets so hot. And I mean, my grill got up to 500 degrees. And so I fixed 10 chicken breasts, 2 steaks, and 4 big hamburger steak. Well, ground chuck steaks. So anyway, we're going to cut this. This is after using that Jaccard. And you always want to cut the grain in the grain of your steak against the grain. So the grain is going this way. So I'm cutting it this way right here. And you can see it's a little pink. I wish I'd gotten it a little bit more, but pink. But let me taste this. I want to see how tender this is using that. Looks like the steak knife is just going right through it. Wow. Oh my gosh. It's just like a ground steak. It is so tender. Look at that. So that Jaccard, I'll have to look up the name and put it in here. That definitely works. It definitely tenderizes your steak. Because I think, to me, a New York strip is a tougher steak than a T-bone or a ribeye. And this is not tough at all. Matter of fact, it is awesome. So I'm going to look up the name of this, and I'll bring you back and let you know. Okay, I wanted to bring you back. The name of the tenderizer that I used is on Amazon. It's spelled Jaccard. Super, this is one word, Super Tendomatic 48 blade tenderizer. It's on sale now for $19.29. It is an awesome kitchen tool. Awesome. Because I'm telling you, I don't think that I have, and I get a lot of New York strips. My favorite was ribeye, but now I think I'm into really like T-bones. I do love steak so much. But this is the most tender New York strip that I've ever had. And you saw how I used that meat tenderizer. It's got 48 blades on it that go in and cut the tendons and all up in it. And also I didn't put anything on it but salt and pepper. I used coarse ground black pepper. And I'm telling you, this has got, and I love ketchup on my steak. That's all I like on it, is ketchup. And I know y'all think that's weird, but I like ketchup on my steak. So that coarse ground black pepper gave it just the amount of kick that I love. I mean, it doesn't interfere with the taste of the steak, the taste of the charcoal. This is awesome, and I know that it's because of that Jaccard Super Tendomatic 48 blade tenderizer. And like I said, it's on Amazon. I don't get paid for it. It's just one of my favorite tools for fixing a tough steak, which to me a New York strip is a tougher steak than, like I said, than a ribeye or a T-bone. So if you like this recipe, I did cook this 4 minutes, the steak, on my grill, 4 minutes on each side. So maybe I cooked it a little too long, but I don't know. It's still awesome. That's all I do know. But if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. Share it on your Facebook, your Pinterest, your Twitter. And you have a good day. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.